Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on Good Morning Jacksonville. Happy to be with you and keeping everybody safe. And with the latest information overnight, no big changes as far as that elevated fire risk. I think that's not going to come until Sunday, but at least for the firefighters, we're not in that critical range. We don't have any red flag warnings out there, but things we're watching this morning, big thing here on Good Morning Jacksonville, we're streaming until 9 a.m., would be some of the smoky haze out there, and it could mix with a little patchy fog. Doesn't look widespread at this point. That's the good news, but again, it won't take much for big problems. So we got you there. 57 degrees, 61 Neptune Beach, 66 in St. Augustine here this morning. So as we look at the air quality, a lot of folks concerned. Well, good news is this is the best we've seen in a couple days for most of us. You got to go out to Waycross, Lake City, areas of Clinch County for the moderate air quality. But again, as we head into the afternoon, we're going to watch these smoke plumes very carefully. All right, we've got an east wind. It does still look like the thickest smoke and the lowest air quality would stay to the west of the St. Johns River. So we see the blues here. Here's the light smoke to the heavy smoke as we head through our morning. But the good news is why I'm not expecting any advisories for the fog and smoke is most of that smoke is well west of us. All right, now as we take a look during the afternoon, we could see some lower air quality and visibilities again from Brunswick to Folkestone to Waycross. But again, notice where you see the blue shading. That's where most of the thicker smoke will be as we head through the afternoon. As we go into our Friday, okay, waking up and again watching southeast Georgia for the smoke, Lake City, and then during the day a much lighter wind will develop. So smokier conditions will overtake the first coast, especially in the afternoon. Green Cove Springs, St. Johns County to the beaches, and watching the thickest smoke, unfortunately, out toward Waycross and that Clinch County fire. So visibility, low air quality smoke, the big three over the next few days. And right now watching some of that lower visibility toward the west side at Cecil. So weather impact alert today through Saturday, wildfire risk, smoke and poor air quality, and we are streaming here. And of course, fire prevention will continue to have those safety tips throughout Good Morning Jacksonville. What we're waiting for is a little higher humidity. So you see the graph here. These are dew points staying in the upper 50s to low 60s. That's too dry. Okay, that actually could bring those wildfires back to life, unfortunately, and spring up new ones. But notice what happens Saturday to Sunday. We start to see the higher humidity, and that'll continue into Monday. So better for firefighters than we've seen at least over the next 2-3 days. But then by Sunday, a bit humid, and that helps our firefighters and helps lower the fire dangers. So here's Thursday, Friday, Saturday with your highest risk of the fires, and then Sunday, Monday seeing that trend that is our friend that'll lower into next week. And one of the other reasons why is we've got little rain showers in the forecast. Rain, okay, not too excited because most of the amounts will be scattered in less than a quarter inch, but every little bit helps. 89 Saturday would be our drier day. Front to the north, so I think the better chance would be up toward Waycross with that high of 89. We don't like temperatures near 90, okay? That tends to dry out the fuels, the ground fuels even more. But notice the rain chance goes from 20% to at least 40% on Sunday, and we are seeing those scattered showers become more widespread with that high temperature of 87 degrees. And you can see the front coming in Sunday. It stalls out to the north, but again, more moisture to work with, so we'll keep an eye on it. 7-day forecast, your most accurate on the first coast with our weather impact alert through Saturday. Low rain chances. Big thing we're watching is those rising temperatures so that fire risk remains elevated. And then look what happens Sunday. There it is. Better chances of rain, higher humidity, mid to upper 80s. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some better chances of rain in there once again on Wednesday. Have a great day.